What's up, all you fine artists out there? Welcome back to my artsy comfort zone. In this video, I'm just going to show you how to upload your images or your art onto the Fine Art America website, and I'll just show you a little bit about the benefits they have to offer. First of all, I'm hoping that you've already signed up and you're ready to upload your first image. I have the website already up. This is my Fine Art America website. I'm a $30 a year member, so you can, a lot of other benefits or tools will open up to you if you pay the $30 for the year. But if not, like I started off as a free member, and this is a little different. I edited this in after I paid the $30. You can have your own website and your own domain and that, and edit more what you want your gallery to look like. Anyway, so what we want to do is start uploading your images, obviously. So let's get started. So I'm going to go ahead and upload the image that I initially edited in Photoshop, my last video, which is this one. Depending on your internet connection, will depend on how fast that takes to upload as well, and of course how big it is. So here we go, it's there. And so then it will show your the artist's name. It'll show your name, and then you want to put your title in of your art. What medium you use to make the original. So with this one I used mixed media on canvas, which means I used acrylic and pastel. So I just put mixed media. Then you want to put your keywords in. It's really important to do this so your artwork can be found, and you want to use up all 500 keywords. So if you don't know what that means you want to add as many phrases as you can think of possible, that like when people are searching on Google or searching on Fine Art America for specific artwork, you want to add in, like I said, as many phrases as possible as you think that people would use searching for your particular artwork. So obviously my first one would be bears, and then you want to separate it with a comma. Grizzly, bears, comma, bear painting, comma, grizzly, bear painting, comma. So another good one to use is bear decor, or bear wall art. As you go along, you know, phrases will just start coming to you, and I mean, at first it's like, oh wow, 500 characters, how am I gonna do that? But yeah, once you start and really start thinking about it, usually it'll just come to you, and you'll bang it out pretty quick. So once you've finished putting in all your keywords, then of course you want to add your description. You don't have to add a storybook here, but a little description of your art. I know a lot of people really like seeing what the artist has to say about their art and their point of view, or what they were thinking, or what they were thinking when they created their artwork type thing, or how they were inspired by it, whatever. So then you're done that, you want to put it in a specific category. For this, obviously, is mixed media. If it was just an acrylic painting, of course I'd just use painting, or if it was just pastel, I'd just use pastel. It's pretty straightforward. So I get that done, and then this section, it lets you choose whether you want it to be watermarked or not. Some people like to have it watermarked just to add that little bit more security, because there's a lot of people that like to, you know, steal artwork off of websites and claim it as their own. You're never, I just like to say quickly, you're never gonna, no matter what you do on how did you try to protect your artwork, when you're putting it online, there's always a risk of that. You're never gonna really fully be able to protect your artwork. If somebody really wants to take it, they're gonna find a way. But in not losing all hope for humanity, we just won't even think about that or go into that. So anyways, making sure it's signed and watermarking is a good idea. Having the full resolution preview is good. And here you can create galleries. So I've created 4 so far here, and then you can just stick it into whichever gallery you want it in. So obviously nature and wild kingdom. Put it in there. This section also, if you join some groups, you can add your artwork in there if you want. Like for photo manipulation artistry, that's like for your like if you're digitally manipulating your artwork and, you know, making it look in cool different ways or whatever. This is a cool group to put your artwork in. This one is a good one too, because they're looking for different art that they can publish in their magazines and stuff. So that's a good one to join as well, and put your submission in there. And this one is if you're wanting to sell your original work, of course, and putting in all your information in there. So you can actually display it for sale or not for sale, if you want to display your originals as well. I don't sell my originals, just because they're my originals and I want to keep them for now anyway. That might change in the future, I don't know. So this is where you get to choose your markup price for all your the products that your art's going to be sold on. So of course print is the first one, and depending on what size of image you upload, it'll give you up to the size that it can actually be printed in good quality. So this one, initially in my last video it showed that it was 55 megabytes, and Fine Art America lets you upload up to 25 megabytes. So as you can see, with even 1.55 megabytes, it's pretty big. 40 by 28 inches is a pretty big size. And you don't have to choose all of these if you don't want. Say if you don't want to sell smaller ones, you just put in the price of your market price of whichever sizes you want to sell. Usually between $30 and $50 would be a fair price to put in. That's what I do. I start at 30 and work up my way up to 50. So once you're done that, you go down to greeting cards. If you want your products to be sold on, or your art to be sold on greeting cards, you can start here. This is your base price per card. So whatever you add in here will add on to the base price, and that'll also be the price, the amount that you will receive if a card is sold. So a single card, if you want to sell it at like $6 and whatever cents, then you'd put in $2.50. So I will sell at $6.45 a card, a pack of 10. You want to go down a little bit there, so go down a dollar. So a pack of 10 will sell at $34.50, and you will get this amount if a pack sells. And a pack of 25, you want to go down even more, so 50 cents. You can even bump this all up like a dollar if you want. You don't want to go too high, but whatever you think is reasonable, I guess. And then we go down to throw pillows and duvet blankets, shower curtains, bags, cell phone cases, apparel. Now they don't just offer t-shirts for apparel, they also offer a lot of other clothing, like sweatshirts. If you choose this, they offer sweatshirts, baby clothing, and all that for your art to be on. Now if you don't want your art to be sold on certain things, then you just leave it blank, obviously, if you don't think it looks good. For display on your site, you can also adjust the size. So because this is kind of cut off here, you want your picture to be a little smaller on there. So, and then you can choose what color you want the pillow to be as well. Maybe you want it to be gray or black or brown and look better, or blend in more. Anyways, that's a pretty cool feature. Anyways, and doing the same thing, and once we get past the cards, the prints in the cards, it gives you more of an idea of the recommended markup prices. So then you can just choose from between $2.50 and $5 from there. So I believe that's on all the rest of the products. So once you get all done that, yeah, they even have yoga mats, spiral notebooks, fleece blankets, portable, tons of things. It's pretty cool. Mugs. You can also opt into other programs that a lot of companies are connected to Fine Art America, and it's little extra ways you can make money as well. I won't go too far into that because that would be a whole other tutorial. You can synchronize your social medias to Facebook and Twitter, which is cool. And so that's that for that. We're just going to go into quickly here. I'm not going to save this because I'm not going to add this onto, but I wanted to show you, like, once you're a member, you get to go into behind the scenes, and this is cool. This is where your administration control panel is. So there's all sorts of things in here. I haven't even checked most of all of this out, but the marketing thing is cool too. Once you're a $30 a year member, you get this little shopping cart widget, which you on Facebook, you get to add your little mini store on your fan page that's connected. So that's really neat. So it shows it here, marketing, Facebook applications. You just go in there. There's all sorts of cool tools in here that are great for marketing. You can even download ordering catalogs for your stuff. So you can make PDF magazines either online or print them out for marketing as well. This is where, you set up your account information. So Fine Art America only pays through PayPal. They used to pay through check now, but they don't, or they used to pay that way, but they don't now. So they only pay through PayPal, but the Fine Art America pays for all your fees and everything with them. So it's totally free to set up PayPal and easy and connect it. This part is really cool too. I just want to show you this really quick. Visitors. So it shows you how many visitors you've had overall, and it blocks out your IP address, obviously. I'm just going to quickly go up there. I don't think I should show that. But, and it shows how many visitors you've had on each of your images, and all the places that around the world that has looked. So it shows everywhere, all over the world. So that's a really neat thing. And if you go into one of them, so you go down, I believe it'll show more detailed, usually shows more detailed, view recent right here, statistics. So it'll actually show you all the places. Well, this one's all Beverly Hills. It'll show you the time. Oh, and Edmonton, but mostly Beverly Hills, California. So that's cool. And you also have an embedded link here too. So for advertising your product, you can embed this into your blog or website or whatever. So yeah, that's all for that, and hopefully that gives you a good idea and a good start